right, Isis, you gotta get your over here.
But I got a costume so I can hand out.
We'll talk after the when they go to commercial.
And I got
All right.
Just pause.
Pause it? No, we don't have that type of TV. No, you have to have cable for that.
Top middle button.
Why you hitting me? I'll really slap you.
Muted. There you go.
I want to make sure I got everybody muted. Don't y'all want to?
Now we want to hear what's going on.
All right, so who's gonna start out? Afeni?
I know it's not Thanksgiving, and well, it's gotta come up to Thanksgiving, but I know it's not Thanksgiving. It's almost the Thanksgiving month, but I just want to say I'm really grateful for today, and that we're able to come with an income, and that we are prepared, and that we are getting ready, and don't already. I'm really happy that today we got a chance to spend time with each other, and I'm also really grateful that we're all together, happy and playing, and we got time to spend together, and I'm glad we got to make a dummy, and I'm really grateful that we're all together and happy, and I'm really, really, really happy. Thank you very much.
Very good, Afeni. Proud of you. So let's speak about a little bit. 1 minute, man. Let's speak a little bit about Afeni because she's not getting the recognition around here that she should. This little girl, whatever, so she's doing so good. All right. May I say I am proud of each and every one of y'all. All right, and I do not love one better than the other. You know, because to do something like that would be wrong. Because just like God loves us, and He lives in all of us. I love my children, okay? Afeni though, I want to say that about Afeni or whatever, I'm very proud of her because during COVID was a trying time, and this little girl, by the grace of God and only by God's grace, this little girl did not fold. She did what she was supposed to do, her teacher or whatever, which Naomi, I know Naomi Isis and Terry though, Ms. Rogers came all the way over here and brought Afeni something to eat. And they do ask, you know, what the kids can eat or whatever. She's been doing good or whatever and stuff as a vegetarian. If I help her, she's on her way to becoming a vegan. All right, this is something that we should be proud of. Won't you like it? I think that this is something we should be proud of. I'm not finished. We have to do something for her. Because as y'all know, okay, y'all didn't have, I don't think that y'all witnessed it in y'all lifetime. Let me tell y'all something, I witnessed it. Our cousin Nicole, somebody took her little sister, okay? And guess what? It's some cruel people out here. They did not give her sister back. All right, when they found her, I think they put the sister, I'm not sure what happened. I think maybe the family or whatever and stuff like that. Maybe the young boy or whatever, he was like kind of slow or whatever. She was playing with the kids. See how they was yesterday? How the little kids was playing or whatever and stuff like that. You don't know who was around. Y'all was out there on the trampoline or whatever and stuff, you know. Y'all never know who was around, lurking and stuff. But anyway, I've been to 2 little kid funerals. Probably saw more than when I was little and stuff like that. I had saw like a little baby or whatever. I just said all that to say that Afeni did not have to be returned to us. Okay, so maybe one day or whatever y'all will truly understand. All right, and just like Afeni or whatever, everybody in here can be taken. All right, it's happening today. They take us for our organs, blood, whatever. Okay, they're taking black people. All right, okay. We're worth a lot of money. Okay. Also, lastly, with Afeni, recently she tested on a 4th grade level. And also, and this is for like, I think math and reading. Y'all know all about it. Also, she got to she had passed something, right? You passed something, right? Then you passed something, and you got to eat with the teacher.
Oh yeah, the sticker line.
She passed something or whatever and stuff. So listen, this little girl is leading the way. All right, she's leading the way. All right, I said all to say she's leading the way. This little girl. And when she wrote on that text, me and Monty thought it was somebody else. We didn't even think it was her speaking. We said to ourselves, right, Monty, that it had to be a grown person talking. It couldn't have been a thing, right? You thought she was speaking into the mic or whatever because what she was saying was very mature. All right? We got to get it together, people.
No, it's
All right? So, like I said, I'm proud of all of y'all. But she's doing good. Oh, yeah. She got accepted into the gifted and talented.
no, it's
Okay? So she managed to achieve that. All right? And believe me, that is not an easy program to get into. You can test it. You do not have to get into that program. Okay? So, as far as I know, she's the first one in this family. And I'm proud of her. All right? And that's not taken away from none of y'all. Tafari, what do you want to say?
nothing anymore.
Why? Tafari or whatever and stuff, I would like for all of us or whatever, it's not a game. I would like for all of us together or whatever to help. Y'all know that a lot of times I'm working or whatever, but even when I'm here, I got to step on my game. All right, Tafari or whatever, if you fall behind, I don't care that they've been out of school for a year. They say they understand, they don't understand. If you do not catch up or do fast or whatever, they already sending him to another class. And I don't know, they had some reason why they sending him to another class. It's not just him.
Another class or like
A teacher.
No,
Oh, teacher.
Yeah, it wasn't enough room. That's what they claim.
They said they opening up another first grade class. And I don't sound funny
That's
to me.
normally when it's the new teacher and then they got the period and cut. But I
Yeah, but we know he's not where he need to be. He is not where he need to be.
As a first grader,
He's not where he needs to be.
He having trouble
And
reading.
they don't give a damn about COVID.
So if anybody can help him, just read a book to him from time to
If
time.
y'all can work together,
I mean, all of
if y'all can
us,
help out, everybody should be able
everybody
to help
just
out.
read a book to him and try to help him
And I'm gonna tell y'all, that's how the Indians
understand
do.
words.
That's how the Indians, that's how every nationality do it, except for black people. For some reason or whatever, we do not work together.
Because we're so
And we
busy.
have nothing. And we
Because
spend all our money in their stores, so we not
Because
poor.
we're so busy with mediocrity. We're so busy doing our mediocre things, and we don't want to support motherfuckers who's really trying to be balanced. We're so busy with our mediocre things and shit. And we think we do our little mediocre part, and that's the end of it. And we gonna step it up to be, greater and better. What the fuck?
Because you said Biddy.
Niggas laughing at.
Because you said Biddy.
Listen,
You said Biddy, right? Because you said Biddy instead of busy.
No, but I'm listening. But that just had me dead. Cause
I said,
no, because it's
I said little
traumatized.
bitty. I said little bitty.
No. You was trying to say, because we so busy doing this. But we was laughing because you said we.
No, I said little bitty. I said little bitty mediocrity. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
We just
I know.
busy doing our mediocre thing.
Right.
Does that mean
And
we're
we
too
think it's
busy
something
on
and
the
shit,
phone?
but it's nothing. It equals to nothing. And I'm only telling you that because I didn't live so much of my life and shit. And I know it adds to nothing. I know it's nothing. Unless you do something and shit really, you ain't doing nothing.
Well, I want to say that.
Well,
I
wanna
don't
say
think that we need to be continuing to say stuff like, oh yeah, they do it together, but we don't, because no, they don't do it together. Like, you might see a nice majority in videos or when you go out on an everyday, type of thing. But it's really not true because everybody's not raised the same.
When you
And
live,
everybody doesn't come up correctly. So it's
in
not.
Mount Olive, did you see it?
See what?
The people working together.
On what? No,
In every aspect.
No.
You saw when y'all would have the little things and shit at school, it'll be just me and mom there try to support y'all. But when them motherfuckers had they was coming to the grandparents, the motherfucking people was coming. You know what I'm saying? When Isaiah had football up there and shit, me and mommy was coming to the game. But these motherfuckers had their grandparents, they was coming out to support, you know what I'm saying? The kids. So we just have to learn these things. We don't have it. We don't have the unity that we supposed to have. But we have to learn these things. And speaking of the unity, I'm just gonna tell this one last little story. Let me just tell this one last little story, man.
That's one of the words of the meaning of quantum.
Right. Let me just tell this one last little story. Hello? I think I told one of y'all about the story of the ant and the caterpillar.
It was the ant.
The grasshopper.
The ant and the grasshopper, right. The ants, right, they would be together marching and working.
For winter.
Yeah, they daily work. Just working. Getting the grass, getting the leaves, getting the apples. And they would do all of this on a daily basis. Preparing. And the grasshopper, he was just one little grasshopper by himself, having fun for the winter, for the summertime, playing, hoopty hollering and shit, and doing his little thing, and say, hey ants, what you doing? Why don't y'all come and have fun? Why all y'all do is work? You know what I'm saying? And then the grasshopper, the ant said, no, that's not what we do. We work together in unity to get a goal accomplished. And then in the wintertime, that's when we chill. You know what I'm saying? When there's no more work to be done, we chill. When we can't work no more, we chill. So, and another thing about the ants, like, it's no individual ant. No one individual ant.
They were walking on
they all walk in a line and they carry the weight of things on them, like together, collectively, they carry the weight of things. Like if it was one ant, one ant couldn't carry the apple. You know what I'm saying? But together somehow the ants would gang up on the apple and carry that. Y'all ever seen that in nature? Did you really ever see this shit?
Piece from the picture.
Yeah, they be carrying shit that normally they'll fold under the weight of the fucking thing, but because they so much together, they be carrying that shit and they make it seem easy. And then one more thing, the killer ants. You ever heard of the killer ants? They I think they red. I think they is red. They swarm on things. Like when you in the path of the killer ants, I don't care what you is. I don't care if you a human being and you in a path. An animal, a snake, anything in a path. They destroy everything in their path. They will eat you alive until there's no more of you. I seen this. See, y'all don't watch enough National Geographic. The killer ants. These motherfuckers will walk through a path. There's millions of them and shit, and they will destroy every leaf, everything in their fucking path. Nobody ever heard of the killer ants? You gotta do the knowledge on this shit. You gotta do the knowledge on this shit. Nothing can stop them motherfuckers when they, you know what I'm saying, they millions strong and shit together. I mention the ants because we are sort of like ants, but without the unity factor. Without the unity factor, we kind of like the ants. We can do amazing things together, but without the unity factor, we can't do the things. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to us as a family. With the unity factor, we can do great things together. Without the unity factor, if we go on our individual sprees and our individual importance, what's important to us, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So I just want to plant that in your mind. And anyway, the grasshopper, the winter came just like that. It really took 3 months for the winter, for the summer to be over and the winter to come, but it happened just like that. He was fucking off all day, every day, fucking off. And then the winter came and then the motherfucker found that he wasn't prepared. Said, damn, oh shit. And it got cold on him and she said, oh shit, like how it's cold now? She was like, damn, shit is real out there. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, anyway, grasshoppers, like, he got cold and stiff and he got sick. He wanted to go in the house, but he didn't prepare shit. He wasn't ready. He couldn't do nothing. He was fucked up out there in the street. And then he was stumbling and falling and he fell and, just looked. He looked and shit and he saw like the anthill and shit in the house. It was immaculate, some big ass mansion. The motherfuckers was living, drinking tea and eating donuts and shit. They was chilling in their motherfucking house.
And they was warm in their house?
Warm. Under the fire and shit, nice and toasty. They was toasty. And then he knocked on the ant's door and shit. And the ants, they said, we told you and shit. We told you, man, about that bullshit. Now you want to come here knocking on our door and shit. Like, well, what you want here? In nature, the ants don't even fuck with the grasshoppers and shit. And nobody. They only work together. That's it.
Ants live in anthills, but grasshoppers don't.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You don't never see no ants and shit hanging out with no grasshoppers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? But this was just a story. But anyway, they accepted him and made him warm and put his feet in the water and stuff and put a towel, a blanket over him and let him be warm and get himself together. You know what I'm saying? He went from like white. He was white at first. He was white before they put his feet in the, and the blanket on him. Then he started sipping on some hot shit and then he turned back green. And he said, I really appreciate you guys helping me. And then he started helping the ants and shit. He started helping the ants carry and everything the ants was doing, he just started doing what the ants did.
So the whole thing of this story was to say that you have to work first and then you can play.
Say it again?
You have to work first and then play.
I would like to know what everybody else got out of it. That was good right there.
Oh, I just I
What was the
wanted
moral
to
of the
say
story?
how.
That was the, you
Wait,
talking about the moral of the story?
Yeah, I'm about to.
All right, go ahead.
The killer ants, but glass will they die?
Yeah, more than likely.
Okay.
Yeah, they will.
So
They
last
will.
Friday, when I went to school, I heard about the grasshopper and the ant. I mean the ant and the grasshopper.
Oh yeah? In library?
I read not in the library. I was in my ELA class and
They was talking about it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
To
amazing.
tell us the thing. So I'm gonna say it.
Anybody else?
The moral of the story
Yes.
was to put your needs before your wants.
Exactly, I like that. Put your
I
needs
like
before your
that.
wants, and you
I like
said
Work and work.
work first and play later.
All right, so I read it when I was young too, but it was like around the time that we was learning themes and stuff like that. And morals
Come here, where you
and
going? Get your ass
class, but young, my moral of the story was, it was not to sit around and work where everybody else is working, but now it's like you gotta work first and then do the stuff that you want to do because like that's more important. And when it's come time for things to be serious, you're not gonna be ready because you wasn't doing what you had to do when the time was near, you know.
All right, Naomi. What did you get out of the story, the ants and the grasshopper? The moral of the story, I would like to know. I would like to know. I want to know. It had to be something that you got out of the story. And everybody else can be quiet.
The grasshopper is cool, and he's gonna be cool for a minute.
Okay, we don't.
Exactly. And why is he gonna be cold? Why is he gonna be cold?
The audacity, like,
Why would the grasshopper be cold?
I know.
It's winter, and he ain't got no place to go.
Exactly.
And
that's so confident answer.
I
because
didn't want to speak. I didn't want to say anything, and I
Julia.
wasn't gonna look for
Yo,
a
put you
deeper
on the
thing.
spot.
Quiet! Junior, what did you get out of the story?
If I wanted to, I could have done.
What did you get out of the story, Junior? Because this is a real life grasshopper or whatever that we all know. And obviously whatever. Because they didn't prepare. Because guess what? You gotta listen to rules. Or you build your own home. You listen to your family's rules. Now this person got family. But you don't want to listen to the rules when you go on the street. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not nice.
mommy,
You know what I'm saying?
mommy,
You understand? If you don't listen to the rules of the house or whatever and stuff, this person has family. Has plenty of family, but don't have nowhere to go. Why is that? And you're not even 18.
because he didn't work hard, and he didn't, and then he didn't show he was
wanted to
ready
play.
to play.
So, Junior, what did you get out of the story? So, Florrie, we're giving you a chance. Go ahead. What would you like to say?
Is grasshoppers look like grass?
They do. They look just like grass,
Yeah,
man.
I saw a video about when it's
Yes.
raining.
Can y'all be quiet?
Actually, no, that's pretty.
Hello? I would like to give everybody a chance to talk, okay? Can we be quiet and be respectful? Junior, what do you get out the story? It could be anything. No, don't tell the story again. Just what did you get out of it? The ants and the grasshopper. If y'all know anything a little bit about, if y'all saw a movie,
Grasshopper.
if y'all saw a movie or a picture or whatever about the ants,
Tell the story.
y'all see how the ants work.
Grasshopper. God damn. That boy was the type of person who could read a whole instruction manual and don't get no instructions
If
out.
we don't do right, we all have a chance to be the grasshopper, okay?
We don't know what to do still.
I was a grasshopper,
What we talking about?
Dad, right?
talking
We was a
about-
grasshopper
We're
before.
talking about preparedness.
Me and Dad was a
man.
grasshopper before.
Let's go.
We
And
talking
guess
about
what?
preparedness.
Your own family or whatever and stuff, they
Yo,
don't
listen to me. Listen to me.
They don't want to
listen
see
to
your
me.
ass coming. Your own family
Listen
don't
to
want
me,
to see you
y'all.
coming.
Listen to me. Y'all think this shit is a joke, but it ain't no joke.
Yeah, but
You think it's a fucking play thing, but it ain't no play thing.
Tafari got an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yo, this is crazy. This is
Listen to me. Listen to me.
We was using the house phone at this age.
It's cold as
Yeah.
well.
We was using the house phone.
It's cold
You
as
know, we
well.
in the bathroom to talk.
Y'all ain't never had no house phone.
I said we was using the
Y'all
house phone.
never had this house phone.
Y'all got one, and that's what we use.
We had a house
Right,
phone.
exactly, and that's what we use. What are you talking about?
She
had
said
one.
we was using a house phone. She
Did we
didn't
ever
say
have a house phone for them to
had
use?
a
A
house
house
phone.
phone?
Yes, we had a house phone, and we used it.
I believe
To
we
talk to
did.
our
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yes, we
That's
did.
what I'm trying to
Cable.
say, because we didn't have no.
All right, Monty,
no
what did you
nothing.
get out the story?
Speak to
Because you know of a real live grasshopper as well.
You don't know what.
Because if you're under 18 or whatever, guess where you should be at? If you
Home.
have a home. You should be in your home.
Not to say that
And if you're not in your home and stuff, why are you not in your home? You understand what I'm saying? So please tell us what you got out the story. Because we got a lot of grasshoppers around here.
I need to talk to
Even if you're over 18 or whatever and stuff, that means that you have built your home, right? You still shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, unless you're in your parents' home. That's a different story. But if you're not in your parents' home or whatever and stuff, then you have to build the home. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Dad or whatever, we couldn't live with his mother. For one thing, she didn't have enough room. My mother only had a studio. I think his mother had a studio. We couldn't live with them. That wasn't an option.
Proper preparation prevents poor children.
Grandma?
Y'all all heard it.
I don't care. Me and Daddy was married. They did not let him come. If a man is not related to them or whatever, they don't deal with men. They only deal with, you know what I'm saying, women, females. They don't deal with men unless they're related to them.
Nah, for real, y'all, we need to get the ball rolling. Like,
Yes.
we need to start this family business. If we could come together and throw a party,
I don't know. I just work
we could organize and we could maintain the business.
We got to start doing right.
I could get supplies for anybody that turns up.
Yeah, supplies or whatever, I can do that.
We could get supplies for profit.
We can do that.
I
We gonna do
bought
sales.
I bought what I thought would be a little good merchandise for the kids, but they refused. They refused
And then,
to organize the same way they do with the fuckery. They refused to put that same foot forward to try to sell. They refused. Flat out refused.
now listen, y'all
I'ma
gonna
give
have
this
to
shit
start
you.
talking to y'all
I'ma give this
friends.
shit to you.
All right? Y'all
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
give you the
to.
earrings
Boo
and shit and
boo.
let you do it.
I'm trying to tell them, y'all gonna have to start talking to y'all friends, okay? Because it's a lot of things or whatever that's not right. Me and Daddy is letting a lot of things go down in here. There's a lot of things. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about everything.
Yeah, I wanna talk
Wait a minute, I
about
want
what?
to talk about everything.
I want
Let's
to
throw
talk
it
about
out
how.
loud. Let's throw it
I
out
want to
there.
talk about how this motherfucking house. Junior, thank you for straightening up. Only reason why I asked you to straighten up because I heard why these voices.
Some of them
said, "Yo,
kids or whatever.
motherfuckers."
You are
But
was
they
born
shouldn't.
in the
But they
bar.
shouldn't have first been allowed
on crew
to do like what the fuck.
or
Like,
you are enemy.
what? I don't. Yo, my nigga, come on. You don't see a fucking garbage? Like, what you doing?
Exactly.
Like,
They could have asked you what the garbage was. Some of them
Did you
didn't.
pick this shit
Some
up?
of y'all
and put it
kids
in
was
the
that.
garbage?
But that
I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? And another
I
thing,
bet you it was that tall one that didn't want to pay him.
and another thing,
Somebody's
Terry's saying that it was no man to protect her when it was
I went and
time.
got Junior and
Well,
Isaiah. No, they wasn't in here. They didn't know.
Oh, okay,
No,
so-
they didn't know. They didn't know. They was in the car. They didn't know. They wasn't in here. So that's why I went and got them.
He was in
I told them that we had a problem.
I saw them. I went to pick up trash outside.
He didn't want to pay.
What happened?
He didn't want to play like
Oh, I'm
that.
just saying, she said it was.
Another thing or whatever and stuff, that girl's whole family, we ain't gonna invite them. I gotta find some little kids for them. We're not gonna invite them. They just like the mother. One year she came here, whatever. I never invited her. She came here and she came with another friend. Told me to go, she encouraged me to go get pizza. I went and got pizza or whatever and stuff. This lady, I don't know whether I left her here or whatever and stuff like that. She burned her
didn't
shit
she
there.
go with her?
Then this year, her kids come, every last one of them. They bring somebody else with them and they don't pay. Danielle, Shania, whatever and stuff. None of them
Oh
pay.
God, wait, let me just.
This is not right, y'all.
Who funds that? Who covered
Imani's not on me and Terry.
Not mine, actually.
y'all-
I think we're very, first of all, I think we're very confused. Y'all don't even understand the disgust on my face and what's her name got here, so don't start with me talking about kids. Do not involve my name with that.
And then she came with
Because Naya brought the kids, so why was her thing son? She didn't have to come. But she called me earlier because Naomi told her to call me and ask. And I told her no. I told her no. She couldn't come and she was with the girl that I don't like. And she still came. At last, after like it was mad late, she still came with the girl. When Naya is the one who brought the kids, so if Naya brought the kids, then you didn't have to show up at all. So don't say that was not happening.
If you're gonna ask a Cherry to be loyal to you and not be
Bro, on the set.
Stop talking.
Because first
And
of
you
all,
know.
I spoke to Dania. I
Not
spoke to
only
her.
you gotta ask
I wasn't even gonna speak to
She
her.
was not
Y'all
there.
putting me
Yeah, it's
under
okay.
an uncomfortable position.
No, it's all right.
Like,
Yeah.
don't do that. I told her to call you because that question applied to you. It really had nothing
And
to
it's
do
not
with
even
you.
about Danielle,
Like-
it's about the other girl.
I don't mess with her. She wasn't gonna say nothing. She couldn't even come in the house and she knew that. So it's like I really like they was already leaving. Like
She was trying to keep the
I don't
peace.
know what you're talking about. And
That's
if
all.
you
They
was
should've
there,
been
you
there in
might
the
just be
first place.
quiet because you about to go down bad. Like stop.
You are one
I'm just saying, my company because
Let us put it out there. Look, wait a minute. First of all, you
Yeah,
get ready to put it out there.
more
A few of y'all, wait a minute. A few of y'all got friends that come by here. I don't care. We put it out here right now.
talking about.
Now, had calmed down a little bit. We getting on everybody. Don't worry. I'm gonna just start out first or whatever because yours is quick. All right. She was coming around here every day. I never talked to her mother or whatever stuff. I don't know what was going on or whatever stuff. I mean, every day. Come on now.
Wait, who?
And I do like her.
Oh, Diana.
Yes, she calmed down. I haven't even seen her. Right. So that's it. That's it with that. All right. Your friend. You know what I'm saying? And then he make himself known, so the whole neighborhood know. He's loud. You know what I'm saying? And you know what they say about loud people. They can see you a mile away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell y'all, but y'all didn't listen to me. And I do like him. All right? But come on now, we got to respect our home. This is where we got to lay our heads. That's why if I have a party, it'll be at the YMCA. That's it for parties here.
Somebody drew
Mine?
on the couch.
I think that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to y'all friends, excuse me, I'm talking.
Hold on,
I'm
she
talking.
said somebody drew a face in the couch.
They drew a face in the couch?
Through the pin.
Well, I don't know who did that. I didn't even see that.
Who?
I don't know who did that. I didn't
Grandma
even see
see
that.
everything.
Well, I didn't see that. You said one of the kids, one of y'all friends?
I don't know.
I don't know why
nothing
one of
about
our
that.
friends,
Yeah.
one of our friends, all of them kids is over like 14 years old. I don't know why they would draw a face on the couch. And it was only about 8. I could like count how many people sat on the couch.
No, I don't believe no kid drew
It's
a
like,
face in the
I don't
couch.
think
I
none
think
of
one
those
of these,
teenagers drew a face.
It looked like a little
I don't know
person
who
did.
did it. But anyway,
I believe
whatever
he
and
drew
stuff.
the face in the couch.
Anyway, it's a lot of things or
But I
whatever.
paid 20 motherfuckers.
Are we gonna be quiet? Are we gonna be quiet? Because I'm throwing it all out there. All right. This is gonna be the last thing or whatever. I think as far as like friends or whatever and stuff. That's another thing or whatever and stuff. Y'all two need to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all got a mutual friend or whatever, and they friends with that person, I hope y'all don't be talking to them. And I'm talking about Imani. Y'all be hanging tough with her. All right. Ain't she friends with Danielle?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all be hanging tough with her. Y'all better watch yourself. And I
Who,
hope
the
y'all
light
don't
skin?
mention nothing about Danielle or mention nothing about anything.
Who, the
Because
light
believe
skin?
me,
No.
she's gonna go back and tell Danielle. She's playing both sides. I'm sorry, y'all have to live and
It's
learn.
like,
Y'all gonna learn the hard way. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. That's all. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. Y'all gonna learn the hard way.
My closest friend is Jessica, so I don't know what.
Okay, so
Well, y'all
I
still
just
be hanging
wanna
out with
say
Imani.
I do hang around a lot of people in the first place, but with Imani and Imani and Ashley is like mutual friends. Ashley is just more like if she feels like it get to a point where it's like she gotta pick a side, she's going to pick a side. But I don't pick sides. I've never picked a side when it came down to friends, cause to me, if a situation has like nothing to do, no matter what they did to you, like I have to judge someone for myself. So I'm gonna give that same whatever that word is. What's that word?
I'm thinking of it too, courtesy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that same courtesy to him because I feel like that's just hypocritical of me. If like I never did that for someone, or I wouldn't do it for them, and you know I make them do it for me. Like I'm friends with a whole group of girls who I'm not friends with no more because it's something that they did to her, and I wouldn't tell her to stop being friends with Danielle, who I was friends with more than Amani, because of something Danielle did to me. I think that's wrong. I can't do nothing about that. Like she mutual. If she had to pick a side, she wouldn't have to. I would just cut her off. Like I wouldn't make nobody pick a side for that reason. Like that's just.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
I don't
You
want
just
you to
gotta be careful.
choose none of these niggas.
That's all.
Let me just say this. I don't want you to choose none of these niggas outside of yourself and what's best for you.
All right, now mine.
When these
Are we
motherfuckers
finished?
come, hold on, just let me say something.
All right.
When these motherfuckers come here and they're allowed to smash the pumpkins and make a mess like they did out on the streets, and that y'all clearly saw, the mess that was made right in front of your house. When they're allowed to do that, see, this is why I told you not to even bring these motherfuckers
Well, now I know.
here, because
Now I know.
of the niggerdom.
Now I
Because
know.
they listen, they
Now I
can't,
know.
they can't organize for no common cause. They can't organize for no righteous shit. All they can do is organize for a Halloween party. You understand? So all of that Halloween party shit, that has to stop.
It is.
When you want a bunch of motherfuckers to come together if they organize it for a positive cause. But a Halloween party, the steam and you trying to decorate for shit and motherfuckers won't help. Nobody's gonna help you do all this shit. You're gonna do it your goddamn self and then make a fucking mess and for you to clean. For you to clean. Won't wash a dish. Won't do a motherfucking thing to help. Won't go motherfucking get the goddamn. If it don't apply, don't let it fly. If it don't apply, let it fly. Don't allow a motherfucker to come to your house where you live and just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Don't allow a motherfucker to come to your house and suggest, hey man, I'm gonna sit here and play the video game all day long and shit, and you know what I mean? And your parents is cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this and do that. You check the motherfuckers. Yo, you're not gonna just do this and that. Because my motherfucking parents don't like me first doing the goddamn shit, and you gonna come and do it. Or whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna come and piss all over your toilet and do just every fucking thing in your house. Just have enough respect for yourself and your own to fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this house is the happy house. You know what I'm saying? Normally,
And that's how we live. We got, look. We got a bunch of happy niggas living here with us.
Yeah, this is the happy house.
So of course it's the happy house. Every manner of bullshit is gonna happen
And
here.
another thing.
No. Let me just say, every manner of bullshit is gonna happen here. Right here. Under your fucking roof and every goddamn thing gonna happen. And then no matter how much we say, I don't like that shit. Fuck that bullshit. No, I don't want that shit. They're gonna just whoop it up in our motherfucking faces, irregardless to what we saying. Because we don't do like what's supposed to be done. What's supposed to be done, we don't do that. We kissing these little niggas' ass. And we can't continue to do it. If we want an orderly home for everybody, we can't
If we want
continue
to
to
prosper,
do it.
we can't continue to do it.
If we want to prosper, we
We
can't
can't
do
continue
it.
to do it.
Get on board. Get on board with what is right to do. With what is right to do. Cause see, they can make you the bad guy, Isaiah. They can make you the bad guy for doing what you doing. But you can't make them the bad guy for doing what the fuck is being done. You know what I mean? And the other, this is the place for you to be blamed and all that bullshit. Stop doing what you doing and allowing these motherfuckers to play with you, man. You have to be the third in command. You have to be in command. You have to be in command. That motherfucker can't be laying and sleeping in your car. You lock your motherfucking car if you don't want him sleeping in it. You just do what you can. Listen, you gotta do what you can do, man. And like firm up and don't be afraid to say as a motherfucking man, my nigga, you can't do this here in front of my motherfucking house. I'm sitting here in my car and y'all motherfuckers out here wilding and shit. Like, you can't do that shit here. That's why I fucking hoped that Jacir was here, because I know he would have defended
He was
a
here.
little bit more.
Wasn't he here?
No, he wasn't here.
Not during. He was before. Not during. He was gonna see his family.
Are we talking about today?
I'm talking about him last night.
We talking about the party. He was here at the party. Wasn't
was
he here
here?
last night?
Oh, I didn't see him. I ain't even seen him.
Could I ask a question?
But I wasn't here at the party.
I'm
I just know.
I'm not sure they about to smash the pumpkins after the party.
I just know that you know that nigga. He had defense. He don't be playing with motherfuckers too much.
They smashed the pumpkin.
Maybe one of them rolled. I don't know that somebody smashed it. Maybe they rolled.
I just want y'all to stop playing with these niggas too much.
Could I ask a question? What do y'all mean when y'all say this is a happy house?
The happy house.
The
Where
happy
there's
house.
no rules and regulations, where everybody can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and just
Yeah,
do.
there wasn't such
just
thing.
Have a fucking
On High Street.
Yeah.
Martin King Boulevard. Martin King Boulevard in Northern New Jersey,
Hold on.
also called High Street. It was a building called the Happy House. And everybody that's from Newark or whatever around that time.
Because it's gonna come a time, and I'm telling y'all, listen to me. I gotta get some fucking planks, like some wood. We gonna have to fucking board these windows, board up the doors, everything. We gonna have to do this shit soon. And we gonna have to protect, we gonna have to stand
We're gonna have to have
our
guns.
guard and shit. We gonna have to do this shit. Cause this shit is coming down to the come down. I don't know where y'all live.
Walking Dead.
You,
Can I get one of those swords, man?
Yeah, wait. I can understand like things happen.
maybe,
Wait, because the way it's just sounding more like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious.
Everybody get that vaccine?
I don't know, spiritually, maybe not. Maybe not reality, but on some spiritual shit,
No,
that's
people
how I
say,
feel.
I keep hearing people say,
I
to stock up on
am-
food and stuff because something's supposed to happen, like you're supposed to run out of food or something like that.
We
So
shouldn't
I keep
even
hearing
be
people say like you should stock up on food.
I'm
If
tired of
anyone in
shut
here
up.
could just sustain like
It's in the Because
a year or 2 years.
I fasted.
With
You know
no
what I'm saying? Where you
food,
eat
like,
a lot, where you eat
just hit me with that.
before the sun comes
Food is
up,
a
the sun go
weakness.
down.
Like, you get hungry.
But
Exactly.
you just
Die of starvation. I can understand more.
You know why we eat?
Like,
It's not actually.
We probably
The
eat
same
because
amount
we're
of
the same amount of food that we eat here.
like if we didn't eat when we were babies,
Maybe
we wouldn't have been eating right.
What happened? What happened?
She just slapped me in the face with this braid.
Data.
Why her braid gotta be so long that it's
Can I say something?
Naomi's is longer.
That's what I just.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I say something?
Why your braids gotta be so long?
I like when
Go ahead, Isis.
I cough in my class.
Wow.
It is
You
disturbing.
cannot, it's not normal to cough anymore in school.
Oh my
You
God,
really
bro.
gotta walk
Tell me why
outside
when
to
I-
cough. Like,
My French teacher,
I
he be
know.
walking out the
I
classroom
walk out the
coughing
class.
like he's
I'll
dying.
be like, excuse me.
We have a hospital.
someone pulled down their mask
where
to
we, like,
sneeze.
where
I got so
where we
angry. I was about to
where
go to the desk
we
at them.
grow-
Like,
where
not you pulling down your
And
mask.
my teachers are pulling down their masks just to
Like a
speak,
harvest.
saying they have a hearing problem. They're lying.
One of
They
my
are lying.
teacher
You
had
can't
a
hear.
hearing aid, and
Like
she
a
kept on pulling her mask down and telling her to pull ours down. We need to talk. Like, girl,
What?
get back. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my God.
Be
We
honest.
should have a big
That's a
holiday
shame.
harvest
That's
where
to
we
the
like
point where
love
we know
and
where
I
we
feel
at.
like
Put
they
it
were
right there on the
make a
chin.
big
That's a shame.
On
and
their
then
eyes,
we
on
go
their
out.
Be
head.
honest, it
on
really
their
don't
arms,
matter whether you
on
have
their
a mask
chest.
or not.
Wow.
Their mask is fashion design.
I can only imagine what some babies
A
do.
Christmas
A little
party
bit
where we
ghetto.
go
Yeah.
to
Nah, I think kids keep their mask on.
Little kids.
Yeah, I believe in a lot. That's kids.
But for real, but for
A little
real,
bit ghetto, you know, a little
But
bit
for real.
hood.
but for real, listen, family. I just want us to think of each other and what needs to be done first before we get off into our leisurely, mediocre bullshit. Just think of what needs to be done first with the with the unit. Think of what has to be done and try to do it to the fullest before you think about yourself and your selfish mediocrity. Just think about the things that really need to be taken care of first, and just try the best that you can to do what you can do.
We got a lot of issues that we need to discuss or whatever and stuff. Before we discuss those issues, and we are going to discuss whatever we can today, all right? Because there's a lot. Everybody in here has a personal issue, and we need to get it off our chest right now because there was a big argument in the car or whatever and stuff. And just before I say that, let me say that, you know what I'm saying, y'all company, if you're, okay, I'm gonna just put it like this. If you are not my like biological child or whatever and stuff, and y'all have y'all company or whatever and stuff here, y'all don't understand or whatever and stuff what y'all bring in and stuff to this house. Now, money or whatever and stuff, you did not answer your phone, okay? You or Jasir. At first, I didn't know who his brother was. Like, somebody can come in here if I open the door or whatever and stuff. Like, one time I opened the door and it was just people sitting on the porch, but I didn't even think. I just said, I didn't even think about it. It looked familiar. And so I said, y'all waiting for Terry or whatever? And they said, yeah, but I don't know who they, I like to think that they did know somebody. Because you're not going to just sit on nobody's porch. You never really have that.
They was talking.
They do not know.
I don't know. All right, so that was weird, okay? But then 2 times in a row or whatever and stuff, y'all must not be answering y'all phone or whatever and stuff. And his brother came here 2 times in a row. So guess what? When you come to my house or whatever, I have a right to know everything that's going on or whatever because you're bringing it to my home. And like I said, y'all didn't answer y'all phone and stuff. That is not okay.
I was asleep.
I was asleep too, and I had to wake up out of my sleep or whatever because that's why y'all have to download the Ring doorbell on y'all phone or whatever so that y'all will be aware if somebody is coming to this door. Now, you know what I'm saying, that's another thing, and I'm gonna 1 minute thing, everybody gonna get a chance to talk about, and I need everybody to speak, everybody in this room to speak about y'all personal feelings. If y'all feel like something towards your mother, your father, your sister, or your brother, we're gonna talk about it right now, okay? And mommy, let me say or whatever and stuff that your sisters is watching you, everybody's watching you. You understand what I'm saying? So they feel like you can do it, they can do it too. It's not right. As your parents and stuff like that, excuse me, we are held accountable, okay? And as a man, okay, he has to work and build a place. Even in the African culture, you're not even gonna be taking their goddamn daughter. What do you have to offer? You have cows, something like that.
Like 50,000.
You know, sheep or whatever and stuff like that. You ain't even taking their
This is
goddamn
wrong.
daughter.
This is wrong. This is actually for like you know when this is in different this is a different culture. and the Muslim practice. But like, if you take 3 wives, you have to pay them each month an allowance, like money.
Yes, you have to be rich.
Money.
You have to be rich. And
To ask for
I wish that we had the Holy Quran.
But for me,
We're gonna start going over the Holy
do.
Quran. Because I know it's upstairs somewhere, and I don't know right off the bat like where it's at. But anyway, getting back to that or whatever and stuff, it is not right, and I'm not sure how much longer or whatever, like that I would like to go on like this because I know it's not right. It is not right. All right, so he need to make amends, like the grandmother, you know what I'm saying, need him there or whatever. She had mentioned that before. He has to make amends. Yeah.
Yes. It's not a big amends though. It's no issue. But that's just a conversation that you should definitely be here for. I feel like that people give you more depth about what you're saying. Like,
I don't listen.
no, seriously, like
He
seriously.
I'm agree with you. Wait,
He don't want to talk. She don't want to talk to him.
I know. I understand that. I
She don't want to
understand.
talk to him. She talking to you.
I had to live with grandma. I didn't have. I'm just saying. Okay, all right. Let me just tell you. I'm just gonna tell you my personal story, mind. I didn't have anywhere else to go. I would have loved to be with my mother. My mother didn't have her own place. All right. It was a big fight. I had to go back there. I had a big fight with Grandma Ella. I had to, I guess, apologize or whatever. I had to go back to the only home I had. You understand what I'm saying? So why is anybody else different? You know what I'm saying? It is not my responsibility or whatever to provide for anybody else.
What you mean, a physical altercation?
It was a physical altercation because she had smacked me, and that was the last smack that I was gonna get in my goddamn. Because I had to be about 15 or 16 or whatever and stuff, and I didn't do anything wrong. I was tired. I didn't have my own kids or whatever. And she told me I sent Shantae out there with her mother. And so, or whatever, she asked me, well, I did that. And Naya and Eileen was there too. And when she went to hit me, I was more so protecting myself. I wasn't really trying to hit her. I was more so trying to protect myself from getting hit. And so that, I was just protecting myself. That's all I felt.
As you should go.
You know the videos where they be
What if grandma come and took her grandma Ella? You be in church and grandma Ella slap the hell out of you.
She treat us like her baby, so I don't even gotta worry about that.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
treat
know
you
about
like
some
your
girls,
grandma.
like,
But what if she slapped your ass? What if you angered her enough for her to slap the fuck out you?
First
Would
off,
you
I
try to
don't go
protect
to
yourself?
church. If your hypothetical question, maybe
Grandma
it has to be applied to
now,
a certain
so
child.
Yeah, your grandma older.
Or the oldest children.
just cry about it, say sorry
For these older email.
So she wouldn't hit me because I'm never the type
right. I don't think I ever say
A
anything
devil
or even be triggered enough to say anything.
No, but you might not know what you might not know what you say.
Work.
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna go like that. I'm always recognized.
Yes, I am.
No matter how wrong they could be.
No, you're gonna be the other person. I'm gonna be pretty like you can't do anything about it.
I think you gotta be real bold.
Why you get mad when I work, but anyone else? Cause wow,
And I mean, grandma
wow,
not like
this is abuse.
shady. If an old person, if I'm in my 20s and an old person says something shady to me, oh, I'm going for swag. I'm
Well,
not
you
be so
can't
crazy because I
Maybe
don't
go
know.
trick or treat.
I tell you, boy, I'm gonna tell you right
But
now.
like,
I'm gonna just say something real
I
quick.
think that's.
I'ma just say something
Can I
real quick.
finish? I feel I'm being interrupted. Thank you. I would just say, girl, that's
Just Naomi, please finish because, please.
like, alright, I just feel like, but like that type of behavior from like people who are our grandparents now, it was more likely in like the early 2000s and y'all time. Grandparents, like parents don't act like that with their grandkids. So we would never experience that unless
She said it was her grandmother.
Valerie.
She said it was her grandma.
At that time, Grandma Ella was probably younger, right?
Yeah.
So then you have to think, and she probably had her own kids too, and they was older, and then you good, like,
Yeah.
But now it's like her great grandkids.
All grandma Cynthia did was holler.
Yeah, like even grandma when she yelled at us, it was
No,
just
no, I'm talking about
stay up in
the
church. Like she didn't
holler
yell,
at
like
y'all.
we wasn't
That's
like
it,
bad kids or anything. We didn't run around the church.
Did y'all run around?
I don't feel like I ran around the church. I felt like I was sitting next to grandma for
Yeah, I think
whole
What was you gonna say before you forget?
But
You
Grandma
said-
Ellis wasn't playing.
Go ahead before you forget.
I just want
Listen,
I'm sorry.
none of my grandparents.
Grandma's like that.
Or I felt like I'm not.
Grandma's like that. I don't think she ever would have really hit us. She was just all threats. She just knew how to threaten you good enough that she wouldn't do it again.
Who?
Grandma said,
Oh no, that's
Y'all got threatened. See, I think y'all was bad kids or something because why would I get threatened? I just feel like.
girl, bye.
I'm
Girl,
not the
bye.
bad
Don't even.
angels.
We always there. We always there. Don't
When
worry.
she said knuckle sounds,
Go
I thought she
ahead.
was talking about
Forget.
sex.
Go ahead.
I just want niggas to do the best they can, man. Just do right, man.
Please turn that off, Tafari. We're not finished, okay?
oh, that's it.
Tafari, he might not understand or whatever and stuff, but Feeny or whatever and stuff, this is the last thing that we're gonna talk about. Well, probably not the last thing because, well, I'm gonna have to write responsibilities out for y'all because y'all not taking care of responsibilities at all. Feeny? All right, do you have something and stuff that you would like to say or whatever in reference to, you know, how you feel that you're being treated by your mother and your father, your sisters, your brothers? Do you have something to say? Go sit down, please.
Oh yeah, that's what I had to say. I'm sorry. I'm
All right,
sorry.
Daddy coming. Go ahead.
In regards to that, I'm trying to lay off you niggas. I'm trying to my best to lay off you niggas and not lean in on you. I'm trying my best to, so please acknowledge the fact that I'm trying to not lean on you niggas the way that I really want to. Please acknowledge the fact that I'm doing that. Because I'm trying to go away to get more understanding and not so much resentment for the choices and shit, whatever. But so please just acknowledge that fact. Cause I've been wanting to lean on you niggas a little bit more than I just go to my room and I shelter in place so I don't have to fuck with you. But please just acknowledge the fact that I would like a little respect. I just want a little respect. Y'all know what to do around me and what not to do around me. Please just keep that same thing. Just keep that thing. Because it ain't no telling how things will go. If I continue to, if I feel disrespected by any one of you, it ain't no telling how it'll go. So please y'all just try to do the things that I love and the things that I don't love, just try to keep it far away from me. That's all I got to say about that.
Feeny?
Yeah. What I was going to say is I think for Thanksgiving we should have a holiday harvest. It's like when you take all the plants you have, the fruits and vegetables you have. Like if you grew it wrong time or if you have some you want to have. But yeah, I just think we should all do a holiday harvest and make something for the family.
I think that's a great idea.
Also, I think that is way better than a Halloween
What happened?
party because like when you have Halloween is actually to celebrate, it's to try and keep away the ghost from getting us. That's how it was originated as, but people made it seem like it's when you go out to get candy, but it was actually originated as trying to scare the ghosts so they don't get you.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
I read an article at school.
What?
I never knew
No,
that.
you are not. You're 42.
It wasn't even at.
She 43.
It wasn't.
Wow.
I know it's I've been thinking mommy was 36 since I was in 5th grade. Every year I think she stayed 36. Like, and it's crazy.
I'm not finished.
You not 50?
Please.
49 in
So
December.
you trying to play?
Wait, you about to turn 49?
Yeah, in December.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be a golden year.
I was trying to push it.
Please,
Yeah, like you making me mad.
Shut up! Just because I don't know the ages.
All
How
right,
old is
y'all.
you?
Come on, be
Excuse
quiet.
me. It was.
How old is you? 3?
Also, Halloween. Excuse me. Also,
even make
Halloween
sense.
was actually wasn't originated in America.
Sit down. I would like to know where was it originated at because I didn't
You
know.
need help. Sit
I
down.
forgot, but it was not made in America.
And while she's talking about holidays or whatever, y'all, I'm tired of it. I've been soaked into it or whatever and stuff like that since I was a little kid. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm still waiting for Santa Claus to come down that goddamn fireplace. And I do believe in magic or whatever and stuff like that. And I think it has a lot to do with my childhood. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of childhood trauma as well or whatever. But I'm not gonna be talking about all that and stuff right now. But it's just like I guess how I was raised. Like I believe in make believe, and I'm still believing in it. Like so tired of it, y'all. We got to get rid of the holidays or whatever and stuff like that. We could just do family stuff or whatever, but listen, Halloween's not about nothing. Thanksgiving or whatever and stuff, they killed the Indians or whatever and stuff like that. So it's really a bad holiday. And Christmas or whatever is very bad. I'm sure a lot of people kill themselves on that holiday or whatever because they don't have the money to go and buy gifts. It's it's evil or whatever and stuff. It is not Christian. Easter or whatever and stuff is about sex or whatever and stuff like that. That is not no good holiday. It's a white man holiday to none of those are good holidays. Valentine's Day is a bad holiday.
Exactly.
All right?
On Easter?
That's gonna be our homework.
Easter?
She already did Halloween. She'll tell us some more about
It's in
that.
Ireland.
And everybody can pick a holiday or whatever. They got all these holidays. I get sucked up into it. These national days or whatever and stuff like that. Listen, America is evil.
Santa's
Alright.
actually Satan. So.
Basically or whatever. I'm
Santa-
just saying or whatever and stuff. I'm really tired of it or
Think
whatever.
we
and
should
stuff.
get down into at least
Santa!
for Easter and Christmas. Just get down to the real meaning of it.
Exactly.
Santa is mad
something more
creepy.
fun and appealing to people.
He just
Yeah.
breaks into your house.
Christmas is a real holiday, and we should just celebrate it.
And it's okay because he's fat and very big.
He literally comes down your chimney.
Yeah.
How about we try to keep
Like, no.
the
Okay, let me- let's
how
say,
about
wait.
we try to keep the law?
Let's think about this. Hello?
The law.
Let's think about this. Turn your phone off right quick.
What you say? You
I'm sorry.
No.
what y'all got to say?
Look,
Y'all talking, man?
excuse me. Let me say something.
Say it.
Okay, first of all, Christmas.
Talk about the game.
First of all,
What?
all
Talk
right,
about the game.
the game. First of all, Jesus was black, okay? Now you really think of whatever and stuff like that they gonna set a holiday to celebrate a black baby. Do y'all really think they gonna set a holiday to celebrate the black baby that was born in the goddamn manger? Do y'all really think about that? Come on now, let's think about that. Huh? And they did. Have y'all ever seen in history where they put a white man and stuff on the cross and burnt him on the cross? Who have they been putting on the cross?
Oh, I thought you meant
They be putting on.
I
They be
thought you
putting
meant
us.
that classic picture of a white Jesus
Black
that most
people.
black people had on their wall.
Mommy, Mommy.
They used to put people on crosses for the Salem witch. Not crosses.
I think that whatever it is not too late. I think that y'all girls or whatever and stuff, whatever they have for the women, I'll take it or whatever. I think y'all girls should be a part of the MGT, and I think that the guys or whatever should be a part of the FOI.
What's the
And
MGT?
we should just go ahead and do
I
it.
honestly want to say that it's really,
Muslim
it's
girls
really
training.
a good experience.
So are we Muslim
But
or
like,
Christian?
I just want to be
No,
home.
and see that's another thing.
I need
And that's
time
what
to
I mean.
myself.
I think
want to
it's
Now we on the topic
spiritually.
of religion.
Well,
It's
Grandma
not
said,
me.
wait, she didn't say we was born Muslim. Grandma said we was born Muslim. Listen, I didn't read about it and all
Why
of
she
that.
say that?
She said we was born Muslim.
But listen, wait.
Okay,
So we're
All right,
Muslim
whatever,
and
so I don't know.
She said
We
that
black.
because
It's illegal for people to like all black people.
No. She said that because some man told her that.
Well, maybe it's
I
true.
know some
It's
men
probably
too.
true.
Yeah, like, look,
So listen, right?
It's probably
I
true.
don't know why you
How we
assume a
born?
man.
Yes, it's probably true.
How we
Yeah.
born?
No, I'm just saying she probably dated a
Stop
man.
Tafari.
Told her, you know, that the.
well, I think that it's impossible to believe in God and other
I
stuff
think
without
that
being religious and stuff because I feel like
deep in my
I
heart.
think-
I'm
I feel
confused.
that in a weird way.
We was in
all of
church
us,
like with the other
whatever, I
Christians,
feel like it's
but
just
we do this.
everybody don't want to, you know,
Right, so
like them
he or
to-
anything, whatever.
I just,
I
I'm
feel like
just
in a weird way we're all worshiping the same power, higher power, whatever. I think it's all the same. Even though it's different clearly, I feel like it's all the
Did
same.
y'all
It is all the
And
same.
look, and some people
Wait a minute.
have, and look, and also I feel like in a way, even whether it's obviously, you know, you gotta believe. You have to
Did y'all see the black?
because you don't have any real
Did
facts.
y'all see
Listen,
the?
listen
Go
to me.
ahead. Let that
Let
talk.
me just say one thing. Just let me say one
Get
thing.
it off of me.
Most of us was grown up
Did you get it off? Sorry.
as Christians in the Bible, Christians. Okay? It don't matter what religion that you are. What matters is that if you claim to be what religion you are, you have to walk the fucking walk. Walk the walk. If you're a Christian, obey the laws. Obey the laws. Act spiritually, be the person that you're supposed to be, and stop playing with this devil. I think that's what she's trying to say. And the reason why I think that's because the not saying that they do, because I know for a fact that they don't. You're gonna see a bunch of unrighteous Muslims in the mosque, but they're gonna make it look real good. They're gonna make it look. You're not gonna see all the shit going on until you get in. Then you're gonna see the shit.
It's volleyball.
And then you gonna want to leave that shit too. So I don't know if it matters about the MGT or the FOI, but what she's trying to say is you got to be a soldier. You got to be a motherfucking soldier. You know how the man said it on above the ring. You got to be a fucking soldier about what you're doing. That's the point. You got to be serious about your spiritual walk and not let no man put you on the fucking wrong path and the path to hell. You understand? I think that's what she's saying. Stop playing with your fucking friends. Stop playing with yourself. And be serious about your fucking walk.
What are you doing?
And that the Lord can take care of you.
He's
You-
poking my
You
back.
have to do
I
that.
don't want to take my hair out.
Well, God,
Didn't you just say like
God look at your heart or whatever, and you
I
can-
see your heart,
You can
Naomi.
repent. God
I
looks
see
at
your
your
heart,
heart.
Naomi.
God looks at your heart. You know what I'm saying? He looks at everybody's heart or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
I'm afraid.
we down here in this world or whatever, and we live in the flesh. And we're going to do a lot of things or whatever and stuff, you know. And that's not going to be right. But guess what? I'm so glad or whatever that God still has grace and mercy upon us. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we're not always living a holy and righteous life. Like,
Right,
I'm
right.
glad for that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
looking at your heart. And if you want,
Yeah.
you know, you want to do right, you mean well.
But if you
know what I'm
intend
saying?
to prosper, you have to take this shit more serious. You really have to take this shit more serious. That's what I believe. In my old age, I'm coming to like, you have to be serious about this shit, and you can't just be expecting.
Well, look, okay, let's start out with Tafari. Before we leave this meeting, and like I said, as far as responsibilities that nobody does on their own. Okay, I don't know if any of y'all do anything on y'all own or whatever and stuff. We probably get our most help from Afeni because she's around me. You know what I'm saying? And that's because she's right there.
And
You know
if
what I'm
it's
saying?
not
But
Afeni, then it's
most of y'all or whatever and stuff, y'all
Listen.
are not volunteering y'all services. Y'all will walk past the garbage can that cannot get any more full.
And Junior,
You know, that shit it can't get no more full. Y'all can walk past it. Trash,
Could we talk about
anything.
this? Could I
Y'all do not do nothing on your own. y'all will come down here and cook or whatever and go back upstairs.
With bowls.
And guess what? We don't have no silverware. We probably got one spoon.
What happened to all the forks?
Just
Can I say something?
Yes, 1 minute, man. Yes.
When I actually help without anyone having to tell me to help,
Okay.
no one even notices.
It's like
I bought those
Because
utensils.
it's probably
These
once in a
is
blue
gone.
moon.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
I do work and I do help, but no one is watching
You said
that.
nobody don't know.
But when Terry or Feeny or even Junior do something, it's good job. Like what?
When
Those are the people
It's a
that
good job
just
for everybody.
normally so it's
I
like-
I appreciate all y'all help.
No, I want to say that I think that y'all don't be realizing that ISIS still exists. Like, I don't see
She don't.
nobody's.
We don't realize.
Y'all got
I don't see
attitude.
nobody. I know she
She
got a
was
little bit of
like the
attitude,
baby,
but I mean,
and then
I don't think
think
y'all have gotten
like,
to
no
know.
one
Wait,
really
I
ever
think
asked
I hang
how
out
she
with her
felt
the
about
most.
that or
Wait,
anything.
listen.
How she feel about what?
From
Wait,
being
listen.
the baby girl and the baby, I have all the siblings.
I feel like I hang
Nobody
out with
older
ISIS the
sibling,
most,
you
but
guys
nobody
are
in here has gotten to know her
I
personality.
think she's the
And
middle
so
child.
she comes off like,
Hold on,
I
who's the
know, but
middle
I'm
child?
saying,
Who's
like,
the middle child?
sometimes she
Terry
turns off like,
Damn.
oh, this
Terry
girl
is
ain't
a
nothing
middle
but a
child.
ball of attitude, but y'all ain't get to know her personality to me. Like, that's what I think. Because I hang out with her the most.
So her, and then there's 1, 2, 3.
But I get treated like the middle child more, so.
1, 2, 3.
They're the middle child.
Yeah, but I get treated like the
Listen,
middle
I
child
don't.
more.
I want y'all to. I don't know if y'all want to continue, but listen. I just wanted to. He says he can't do it, so I wanted to let y'all know.
I got packages.
Recently.
I don't know yet. Sit down, sit down.
Okay.
We ain't even finished.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
but
Monty.
Recently, Jasia's mother passed away.
What? Oh my God!
I
You
need
didn't
y'all
even tell
to
us.
please relax.
No, you didn't tell us. What happened?
I know, because he wanted
No.
to all the time, but he told me too, because he said he can't do it. But listen,
No.
I need y'all to not do this.
You didn't even
because
tell
he
me.
don't want that. So just please kind of like.
You
not
didn't
do
even
so.
tell me.
I know it's not for me to
The
tell.
brother came here twice.
I know, but I was just respecting his wishes. I didn't want to just. That's
I
his
kept
mom,
on
not
saying,
mine.
is your mother
If it was
okay?
me, I wouldn't want nobody to tell somebody if I wasn't okay.
But
with
when
it.
I asked, is
But
his
he
mother
told me-
okay? Ain't that the time to tell somebody whatever?
That's why I
Wait,
say
it's
anything. That's
recently
why I didn't say-
today?
No, like maybe like a day or two. But look, the first time he came because they just went
My
to the
house
hospital
back in
and the doctors was just letting him know what's going on. And the second time was letting him know, like late in the night, she passed away. So
Damn, man.
yeah.
And that makes me
Listen,
so
he wanted
she
y'all
was
to
so
know.
nice.
He
She was
wanted
a
y'all
nice
to
lady.
know. Yeah, she was. I
Damn,
loved
she was
her.
a nice lady. I
And
can't
he
believe
wanted
that,
y'all to
man.
know that you have to cherish your family. And everything
So are we
like
gonna be
that.
invited to the funeral?
I don't know what's gonna happen
We
yet.
don't want to go to the funeral. We just want to support the man.
I don't
want
like
to go
that.
to no funeral.
I don't know
All right,
what's
fine.
gonna happen yet. He don't know. I guess they still planning things and stuff.
Okay.
He's been doing. He's been handling it really well. You know. I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure.
No,
he's
you know
doing it.
men like to
But he-
hide the.
Well, I don't know. He's been pretty strong about it.
Right.
I don't know, but yeah, I can't say too much on it.
Everybody just try to be supportive to the man and shit in the best way y'all can.
But yeah,
Is
she's
she
a really
serious?
sweet lady. I just feel like
Yeah, but man.
we should sometimes
Yeah.
take the time to really
What's
love
wrong
on
with
each other.
I'm
And also, y'all, we gotta figure out, because I know mommy always said if anything happened to her that she wanted us to be able to take care of each other and stuff like that.
Y'all would have
But
to.
the point
Because
I'm
they try to
making
see
is,
there's nobody else around.
Yeah, because I'm not.
And they
gonna
not
do it.
coming.
Because I'm not going to do it.
There's
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm telling y'all right now. The day she died is the day that I die. So I'm good. Y'all can consider two motherfuckers
Like on that
going.
movie.
Two
Straight Outta
motherfuckers
Brooklyn.
going. The day she
The
died
father had
is the
died,
day
the
that
mother
I
died, the
die.
father
So
died.
that's the fucking thing. Because
Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta say something.
I'm not so
Yo,
not.
I have
You're
to
two
say
motherfuckers.
something. Yo,
I'm two motherfuckers. So the day she died, the day she died is the day I
wait, I
die.
have to say something. I have to say something.
Wait, no, want to be.
See, I'm about to go upstairs.
I hope we
Go
got
ahead. Go ahead, Obi.
Alright, so we
All we talking.
like,
All we talking.
I'll cry later on, cause I don't know why
I
that shit
actually,
sad
I
to me.
did.
It's
I
very
tried
sad.
not to. I tried not to because I feel like
You wanna be
if
cremated
he
or
could have
you
been
wanna
that
be
strong
buried?
about it and that was his mother, then I should
I
have.
can't be sure like that because when you said that, I felt like him. Like I felt like it was a news for him. Like that's
Literally,
just
like,
good, like.
oh my god, she would bite
But,
her. She took
Wait,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
can't
You
say
talking
something.
about? Hold on.
His real
You
mother.
talking
I
about
said,
his
Oh,
mother or his
Brooklyn.
brother?
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
sad.
not.
Can I
It's
say
not
something?
shortest though.
I'll go back to that.
Alright.
So
All right, Chad, wait a minute, Brooklyn.
I never saw that.
bro, this is
Yeah,
why
but
I
Brooklyn
said.
is good.
It's an old one.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have shared out.
Ma, can I say something?
All right, now we talk.
He was gonna say it in the group chat, but I don't know, or maybe I don't know if he was gonna do it in person, but he just told me to because he said he couldn't show it. I
So
don't
do you
know.
want us to act like
Oh,
you don't
that-
know? Or?
No, you can.
We
No,
get
you
Let's
can.
hand it to
You know, you can. He said he's fine, but just don't be extra. You can just say, you know,
Just
you're
watch
sorry,
pros.
but you don't have to be extra about it. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, you don't have to do none of that. 'Cause he don't want that. So.
Alright.
I'm very. I'm still.
see if I can find that part. I don't know if I'm there to find that part.
I really
That's
do
a mother
feel like
right
calm
there.
down like that.
Who got a charger? Because my
I should put,
Wait a minute.
wait a minute.
You John, listen to me.
All right, go ahead, listen to Naomi.